Grandpa's glass cane hit the marble floor the same second Mom's voice sliced through the air. "From now on," she said, clutching her new husband's arm, "Victor will run the business." The laughter, the clinking glasses, the warmth of my 20th birthday, all of it froze in place. "Absolutely not," I said, my voice steady. "I'm the owner now." Her eyes went cold, sharp as glass. "Then pack your bags and get out." That's when Grandpa laughed, a low, dangerous sound that made everyone stop breathing. The whole room turned toward him. He leaned on his cane, eyes glittering like he'd been waiting for that exact moment. "Good," he said softly. "Now we'll see who really deserves the name Han." The room fell silent. No one else understood what he meant, but I did. Grandpa never did anything without a reason. Mom hadn't always been like this. I still remember the scent of her perfume when she used to tuck me in after Dad died, jasmine and smoke. She'd kiss my forehead and whisper, "You're my whole world, Eli." And I believed her. When she met Victor 2 years ago, I honestly wanted her to be happy. He seemed perfect, charming, generous, with that polished smile that comes from years of lying. A businessman like me. Like Grandpa. But then the small things started. She stopped asking about my classes. She stopped visiting Grandpa's office. And one night, through a half-open study door, I saw her whispering with Victor. The way her hand lingered on his sleeve. The way he said my name, and she didn't defend me. I didn't burst in. I didn't ask questions. I learned to stay quiet. Grandpa always said, "Power doesn't shout, Eli. It watches." 3 months later, Grandpa's heart attack hit like an omen. He survived, but just barely. While he recovered, Victor started acting like he belonged, giving opinions, unlocking Grandpa's office, making decisions. So, I started digging. I spent long nights in the archive room, surrounded by dust and silence. That's where I found it: draft contracts, fake transfers, all waiting for one signature, mine, or Grandpa's if they reached him first. That was the moment I stopped being just a grandson. I became something else. The plan I built was clean and quiet, surgical. I smelled at dinners, pretended to learn from Victor, let him teach me the ways of business. He had no idea every meeting he led, every document he touched was being recorded. Grandpa had always told me, control the paper, control the game. So I did. I traced every fake invoice, every hidden account. I built my own, legal, quiet, unshakable. And when the time came, I made sure the board knew who I really was. Not the victim. Not the kid. The future of Han Industries. By my 20th birthday, everything was ready. The trap was set. So there we were, in that glittering room filled with people who thought this was just another family celebration. Mom shimmered in her diamond dress. Victor stood beside her, scotch in hand, smiling like he already owned the world. Then Grandpa handed me a small cane. "Your future," he said. The room applauded. And that's when Mom spoke. Her words cut through the noise like a blade. Victor's smug nod told me everything I needed to know. When I stood my ground, when I said no, she tried to banish me right there, and Grandpa laughed. He tapped his cane twice on the floor. The lights dimmed. A screen behind him flickered on. First came Victor's voice, smooth and unmistakable. "I'll get the old man's signature one way or another. Once the transfer is done, Ellie's just a kid. He'll fold." Then Mom's voice followed, low and venomous. "He's too soft. I'll handle him." Gasps spread across the room from board members, family, friends, everyone who mattered. Mom's face went pale. Victor stumbled forward. This is manipulation." He stammered. Grandpa lifted his hand. "No, son," he said calmly. "This is evidence." Then he turned to me. "Eli, you knew this was coming, didn't you?" I nodded once. "I did." Grandpa smiled, proud, tired, knowing. "Then take it from here." The fallout was instant. Mom was cut out of every family trust. Victor was escorted out before the cake was even served. The board voted unanimously to name me CEO, effective immediately. That night, as I walked through the now silent mansion, I found Mom sitting on the staircase, mascara streaking down her face as she stared into nothing. "You ruined everything," she whispered. "No," I said, calm and steady. "I saved what you tried to sell." Her lip trembled. "I did it for us." I met her eyes. "No, you did it for you." And I left her there. Grandpa passed away 2 months later. Peacefully, they said. I was there, holding his hand. He didn't say much, just gave me that same half smile and whispered, "Now you know why I chose you." I buried him on the hill behind the house. The company flourished. The whispers faded. But sometimes, late at night, when I drive past the old mansion and see the faint glow of light in Mom's window, I remember that birthday, the night her power turned to ash.